Hyatt died Friday, October 28th at 1 a.m. Shanquella was declared deceased on October.
Shanquella Robinson's story is one of tragedy and deep sadness. At only 25 years old, her life ended in unclear circumstances a day into what was supposed to be a lovely trip with friends. Turns out she wasn't the only victim because a day before she passed away, Anita Hyatt had succumbed to a gunshot wound from her boyfriend's gun. So were the two victims' deaths coincidental, or is there any known relationship between the boyfriend and any of the friends who went to Cabo? Anita Hyatt, who is Alice Hyatt's sister and one of the 6 members, died October 28, 2022 from a gunshot wound from her boyfriend. Police say they responded to the assault call to the Super 8 Hotel by Wyndham on Regency Drive, and upon arrival, they found Anita Hyatt of Jamestown suffering from gunshot wounds. Hyatt was taken to the hospital where she later died. Police said they arrested and charged Demetrius Hill of Jamestown with first-degree murder and firearm by a felon. Immediately after her sister was killed, Alice flew to Cabo, Mexico with her friends and is now allegedly an accessory to the murder of Shanquella Robinson. It's not clear whether or not she knew her sister had passed before going to Cabo and before the dreadful incident with Shanquella, but the internet has been claiming that Alice and her friends actually avenged Anita's death by beating up Shanquella. News claiming that Shanquella was the one who ordered Anita's boyfriend to shoot her and that she was avenged by her friends is a distortion from the actual true story. A fan who seems to know more about the story claimed that the person Shanquella had set up to be unalived was a boy and that she had even confessed during their trip. The comment even mentioned that the cousin of the deceased boy is Daytane, the woman beating Shanquella in the video. I would suspect that the two killings were coincidental. In other words, the killing in Cabo had nothing to do with the killing in North Carolina. First, we have to take into consideration that Alice flew to Cabo for holiday the day her sister was shot, so it's likely she didn't know of it yet. It's more evident by the fact that the two women were pronounced gone a day after each other, and Shanquella most likely didn't know her friend's sister was dead. Regardless of what she had done, if the Cabo 6 had known that their friend Alyssa's sister had passed away, it would have made more sense if they had been consoling her and not beating Shanquella to her demise. Several posts by Anita Hyatt also point to the fact that something had been going on with her boyfriend, or maybe ex by that time, and it's not far-fetched to say that they had had a dispute before he went too far and ended her life.
What's up, sugar? What up, dog? You good? We're in a room.
It's crazy how fast people can change, because videos of Anita and her boyfriend while on vacation in September of last year show the couple looking so happy and in love. Months before their breakup in July this year, she posted a lengthy post that hinted on the fact that she was hurting and their relationship was not okay. She said, "The worst thing a man can do is hurt a good woman who only wanted to love him. But that's all right. She's only going to be down for so long. Once you realize you are better off without him, things change." Before she lost her life to her ex-boyfriend, she posted a message saying, "My life has always been about peace, joy, love, happiness, and prosperity. I pray God removes any hurt, harm, danger, and negative energy out of my life." It's probably dark in Alice's life right now, being a suspect of murder, losing her sister, and also being the subject of harassment. Several people have been giving out her address to total strangers on the internet and terrorizing an innocent woman who moved into Alice's place. The woman made a post saying, "This young lady does not stay in my house anymore. I've lived here for more than 2 years. Please stop sharing the address, for people will mistake me for her and something could happen to me and my grandson. The police already came to my house in the middle of the night to look for this young lady. Please stop sharing, it's too much." Shanquella Robinson had traveled with 6 friends to Mexico on October 28, 2022. They checked into the Puerto Los Cabos resort apartments in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, where they were to spend their vacation. A day later, she was found by paramedics in their apartment in an unresponsive condition. Shanquella's friends, who were with her in the apartment, told the doctors and the investigating officers that she had died of alcohol poisoning. This was the same story they told her family when they called them to inform them of her death. However, a few days later, cracks emerged from their version of events. Her autopsy revealed that she had died of a spinal cord injury and a dislocation of the bone at the base of the skull, a broken neck. There was also no mention of alcohol being found in her system. This information revealed the fact that her own dear friends were her murderers.
Saturday saying that my daughter was sick and that she had alcohol poison, but her doctor had never arrived.
Shanquella's mother, Salamandra Robinson, said she would never have given up seeking justice for her daughter had the case not gone viral. She explained to NBC News that law enforcement and mainstream media outlets probably wouldn't have given the case the attention it has received so far had it not been for all folks on social media who got involved. She told ABC News that she wants the 6 sent back to Mexico because their plan was to return to the United States, thinking they wouldn't face prosecution.
Shanquella Robinson death investigation. In just the past 2 hours, ABC News confirmed that Mexican authorities issued an arrest warrant for one of her friends. Shanquella Robinson died under mysterious circumstances while on vacation with friends in Mexico last month. Friends first told her family that she died of alcohol poisoning, but the autopsy showed that she died of a broken neck and spine. Her family confirmed to Channel 9 that a video circulating showing a woman attacking Shanquella was in the group of friends who went with her to Cabo. And we're only showing a still picture from that video because it's disturbing to watch. Tonight, ABC News confirmed international authorities plan to charge one of Robinson's friends with femicide. They say that person was, quote, the direct aggressor. It is important to note the prosecutor did not name the friend, but did.
According to an investigative journalist in Mexico, Daytane Jackson, one of the Cabo Six, has been in federal custody since November 21st, awaiting extradition to Mexico to be charged for femicide against Robinson. Robinson's family called for authorities to take a deeper look at the case and insisted that the 25-year-old's death was not from alcohol poisoning, especially after the video of what her family believes is Robinson surfaced. It's not clear when the video was taken, but Robinson can be seen being beaten as a male voice in the background says, "Can you at least fight back?" The outcry of Robinson's family garnered national attention, and the FBI then announced that they had opened an investigation in the case. Community leaders and family members of Shanquella Robinson also gathered in Uptown to call for justice in her death. The Million Youth March of Charlotte and Salisbury organized the event. It was held at Little Rock Zion Church in Uptown. At the end of the rally, Shanquella's father, Bernard Robinson, thanked everyone who came out. He said he believes that justice for his daughter is not too far away. "Oh, it encourages me a lot. Like I told you, God is gonna answer my prayer. When I stood over my daughter, I told her I asked God, I prayed, show me what happened to her, show me cause I know it wasn't no alcohol poisoning," said Robinson. Alice has been said to be the one who took the video and exposed it thinking it would cover her tracks. Others have said she tried to stop the fight, though no videos show anyone trying to stop the two women who were fighting, and others claim the entire six took turns in beating their friend. What we know for sure is that she was there and she didn't tell the truth about what actually happened. She replied a DM on Instagram claiming people were making up their own controversies on what happened instead of actually telling what went on. When asked whether or not the two loss of lives were related, a fan on Reddit said, "I think she could have been found after Alice left on the trip. Then she lived a little while in hospital, so the family may have simply waited to tell Alice for a bit since she was traveling. She couldn't get calls on the flight and there is a time difference." Another on Twitter demanded Alice to be fired from her job and go to Mexico for investigation at Ira Health. Alice Hyatt is currently an employee of your company at the High Point, North Carolina location, and I'm truly concerned about the safety and well-being of those around her. She's under investigation for being an accomplice to murder #Justice for Shanquella Robinson. The question still remains, what happened to Shanquella Robinson in Mexico? Anyways, let's not forget that this video is based on theories and my opinions and should not be considered facts. That's it for this video. Bye.